The county health department has shut down a drive-through COVID-19 testing site at Miracosta College in Cardiff. The News 8's David Gottfredson was at the location and got a COVID antibody test just hours before the site was closed.
Cars were lined up Wednesday morning at the COVID clinic testing site at Miracosta College in Cardiff. I was there to get an antibody test for myself.
Antibody only.
The workers dressed in protective gear and appeared to change gloves and use hand sanitizer in between patients.
Okay, I'm gonna get you right here. You ready?
Yeah.
They stick your finger and take a small blood sample, which they test for COVID-19 antibodies, an indication you may have contracted the virus and then recovered.
Thank you very much.
5 minutes later, my results came back negative.
If I was in line waiting for a test, I would get out of line.
A few hours later, the County of San Diego ordered the entire operation shut down, saying in this letter to Miracosta College that COVID Clinic had not provided required certifications to conduct tests. The letter also said COVID Clinic's testing process is not complying with state law and therefore may not be producing reliable and verifiable results.
The antibody tests, I think, are not in any way informative, and they're falsely reassuring, which makes them dangerous.
Dr. Thomas Rogers with Scripps Research said COVID Clinic was probably operating legally under FDA guidance. But he has concerns the company was handing out literature that indicated a positive antibody result means the risk of contracting COVID again is nearly 0%.
The thing that I think cannot be claimed in any way by anyone yet is that they're protective, or you can't get it again, or you're immune, or your levels are appropriate to keep you safe. We don't know any of that information yet.
Of course, there are two sides to every story. I reached out to the spokesperson for COVID Clinic, and the company believes they are following all FDA guidelines. In fact, the FDA is encouraging this type of testing nationwide. The company has hired an attorney in an effort to get reopened.
Okay, so are they going to try to open up again anytime soon, David?
They are trying to reopen. When they reopen, it will be next week. It will be downtown, and they may only be offering the nasal swabs initially until they can get the paperwork cleaned up with the county. Back to you.
Thanks, David.